सबको ले
नहीं सर, सवाल ही नहीं। आपके
नहीं, बाकी सारी बात मैंने सुनी आपकी।
ओम विघ्नेश्वराय वरदाय सुरप्रियाय लंबोदराय सकलाय जगद्दिताय डागाननाय श्रुतिजज्ञ विभूषिताय गौरीसुताय गणनाथ नमो नमस्ते नमस्ते ब्रह्मरूपाय विष्णुरूपाय ते नमः नमस्ते रुद्ररूपाय कलिरूपाय ते नमः ओम द्यौ शान्तिः रन्तरिक्षगं शान्ति पृथ्वी शान्ति रप शान्तिरोखदयः शान्ति वनस्पतयः शान्ति विश्वे देव शान्ति ब्रह्म शान्ति सर्वगं शान्ति क्षमा शान्तिरेव शान्ति हृदि जतो जतः समीहसे ततो नो अभयं कुरु सन्नः कुरु प्रजापयः पशुभ्यः सुशान्तिः प्रभवतु मंगलम भगवान विष्णु मंगलम गरुड़ध्वज मंगलम पुंडरीकाक्ष मंगलाय तनो हरि सर्वमंगल मांगल्ये शिवे सर्वार्थ साधिके शरणे त्र्यंबके गौरी नारायणी नमोस्तुते। बोल विष्णु भगवान की जय।
रेडी
स्माइल
मेरे पीछे आप देख रहे हैं
On behalf of Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, Delhi Kendra, I, Kaveri Joshi, Assistant Professor, Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan College, welcome you all to the inauguration of Solar Power Unit at our campus. We at Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan are delighted to have the gracious presence of Shri Anuj Agarwal, Chief Operating Officer, Shri Vikrant Thakur, General Manager, ICICI Bank, Shri Sanjay Chaudhary, Zonal Head, Northwest, ICICI Foundation, and Srimati Isha Bajaj Sharma, Center in Charge, Delhi, The ICICI Foundation aims to promote inclusive growth in India through focused initiatives and is known for its contribution to nation building with selfless service to the society. We are moved to see the kind gesture shown by ICICI Foundation and are grateful for their association with us to make our campus a green and environmentally conscious campus. Before we move to the inaugural address by our director, I would like to take this opportunity to say a few words about respected Shri Ashok Pradhan, Director, Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, Delhi Kendra. Shri Ashok Pradhan superannuated as Secretary to Government of India. Sure, sir. So, it is my honor to introduce Shri Anuj Agarwal, Chief Operating Officer, ICICI Foundation, to the audience. Mr. Anuj Agarwal has been working in the financial sector for almost 3 decades. With a rich experience in the financial industry and banking operations, he managed the responsibility of infrastructure management at ICICI Bank in his previous role before taking the charge of this role at ICICI Foundation for inclusive growth. He worked on a strategy to generate fruitful results by blending the needs of his customers with those of the stakeholders. He led a committed and passionate team which worked on his concept of sustainability is profitable. The various initiatives taken in infrastructure management not only helped the cause of Go Green, but also contributed significantly to the bottom line of the organization. The results and gains were noteworthy because the accomplishment was over a distributed setup with the presence across the country, including extreme remote areas. Energy conservation was one of the major projects, and the energy saved in 3 years was equivalent to lighting up about 54,000 rural households for 1 year. This was combined with other green initiatives, including extensive use of solar energy. The combined impact of energy savings and utilization of renewable energy has helped reduce the overall carbon emission by about 55,000 tons, which was equivalent to planting of 266,750 trees to sequester this volume of CO2 emissions. Indian Green Building Council (IGBC), in recognition to the efforts of Shri Anuj Agarwal, rewarded him the prestigious IGBC Fellow in 2017. He continues to bring these concepts of sustainability into the operations at ICICI Foundation through various social and environment-related projects. As the COO of ICICI Foundation for Inclusive Growth, he is responsible for various functions of the organization, driving innovative and digital models, working towards creating sustainable livelihood for the underprivileged through initiatives in rural areas as well as urban areas, leading to an overall and distributed development in our country. We welcome you, sir. Before we move to the inaugural address, now I'd like to say a few words. Sir, but it's still pertinent to say that you superannuated as Secretary to the Government of India after joining the Indian Administrative Service in 1967. And during 35 years of service, you have contributed in various states in various capacities. I'd like to highlight Ashok sir's contribution as advisor to Chandigarh administration in 1987 and 1990, specifically on this occasion. I feel privileged to share that while posted at Chandigarh as advisor to Chandigarh administration, Sir conceived, organized and redeveloped the Sukhna Lake during 1988 and 1990. This incredible feat was accomplished at no cost to the government and purely through Shramdan. He successfully mobilized not only the residents of Chandigarh but also school and college students, judges, ministers and government employees to physically dig out and carry the earth manually out of the lake bed. He has been conferred with the prestigious Paul H. Appleby Award in 2017 for distinguished contribution in public administration at IRPA by then Vice President of India, Sri Venkaiah Naidu. Sir has been serving Bharatiya Bhavan for over 10 years, and I can say that under his leadership, Delhi Kendra has scaled new heights. Sir, I request you to kindly welcome our guests and deliver the inaugural speech.
It's indeed a great privilege for me to welcome and be grateful to Shri Anuj Agarwal ji on behalf of the Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, Delhi Kendra, myself, and all of you who are present here from the Bharatiya Vidya family for the great help and benefit that is given by the ICICI Foundation under the leadership of Shri Agarwal to Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan. Everybody knows what is the importance of solar energy today, what is the importance of saving the water today, and when lot of industries are going up, lot of development is taking place, these natural aspects are affecting adversely. And Cambridge himself, when he was agriculture minister in the government of India during Jawaharlal Nehru's prime ministership, he had also started something about the nature, and that was how the green things should be taken care of. That's what he said. Now, those days solar energy was not, could not have been what you call utilized the way it is being utilized today, because scientific aspects are not necessary that day. But today it is a very important aspect, which reduces the usage of petrol or other such things which cost a lot of it, whereas the solar energy is, apart from the equipment which you provide, it comes free, and we expect with this program or with this aspect, Bharatiya Vidya will reduce its expenditure on electricity use in a few lakhs of rupees per year. And it's not a question of money alone, it's a question of nature. Whereas we will not be using petroleum or diesel or whatever it may be, which is used for generation of electricity for this particular purpose. And ICICI Foundation has taken a lot of interest in it. I am told that a number of schools in this country, including in rural areas, ICICI Foundation has provided this facility, and which has raised, where there was not electricity available also, they have done it. Therefore, I congratulate the ICICI Foundation and its founder and its president Agarwalji, and all those people who have come from the ICICI Foundation today to be with us. And first we went off on and saw what is the situation this is being done. And well, it's already started generating solar power. And this is I think all of you must thank ICICI Foundation Chairman for this. Having said that, I would only like to say that we continue to request ICICI Foundation for further help with the Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, a charitable institution and non-profit organization which is promoting Sanskrit and Sanskriti and is very, very committed to all our students right from class nursery to the higher education system. It's a service we provide, and in this aspect of our service to the students and the society of this country, we hope and request the ICICI Foundation to continue to help us. Thank you very much, Agarwalji and all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words. Now, I would like to request Shri Anuj Agarwal, Chief Operating Officer, ICICI Foundation, to deliver the presidential address.
A very warm good afternoon. Honorable Director Sir, Shri Pradhan, Registrar Sir, Mishra Sir, my colleagues from ICICI Bank, ICICI Foundation, distinguished faculty from colleges, schools, I don't know how many institutions are assimilated over here, all staff members, dearest students. So first of all, at the onset, let me apologize because I know we are running behind schedule. This is not the way we work, but unfortunately I had the morning flight to come here, and despite the fact that the flight was all packed and ready to leave, but for some traffic congestion at Mumbai airport for 45 minutes we were stranded at the same place. So that was the delay, and it has created a complete change of schedule for me. So the first meeting also got delayed, and that is how I got late over here. But having said that, it is such a pleasure to be here, standing amidst all of you. The kind of commitment that this organization shows, I think it's truly invaluable. Directors have talked about this project, how they conceived the project, how it got initiated. We were just discussing before coming here that in less than 5 months' time, this entire team has put together, and today we have a functional solar plant of 135 kWp, which is working over here. I think this is remarkable. Despite the fact that we have implemented solar plants in about 2,000 odd rural schools, government rural schools. This one has a special place, just because of the value that we have for this institution, and we clearly are confident that this is a very sustainable implementation which has been done over here. You have the right team, you have the right maintenance organization to ensure that it will continue generating about more than 500 units a day. And so to that extent, the dependence on fossil fuels is eliminated in terms of power generation. At the same time, you have the grid power available as a backup. So if solar is not generating, for example, during rainy days or whatever, your light, your power, your fans, etc., your projectors in the classroom, etc., will not get disturbed. They will continue to work I think this is truly remarkable. In fact, during COVID time, it was very contextual as well, saying how are we caring for our environment? Are we caring for ecology, environment, the air we breathe, whatever it is? Are we laying too much stress on natural resources? Are we extracting too much? What are we leaving for future generations? I think all of us know today that what was discussed 20 years back on sustainability, that what are we doing for future generation, is now passé. Because now I think it's time that we are realizing that even our generation will not be able to sustain. Look at water, for example. There are so many places we have completely exploited water. It's not available. Drinking water is not there. Irrigation, far from it. How long can we sustain like this? Similarly, fossil fuels, how much pollution are we creating? What is the solution for that? So these are projects, these are models which have to be respected, these have to be implemented, these have to be maintained for sustenance. And I would really like to thank you as an institution and every single member over here for having taken this initiative, because very few institutions also talk about this. Some of them just talk about it as glamour, that yes, we also do this. Some of them just want to do it because they want to do a tick mark in their checklist, probably for ISO certification or some other certification, that yes, we also have a solar plant. But there are very few institutions which really care for the environment, and they do it for the environment. So that, of course, is the primary objective. Monetary aspect, of course, there are financial savings in that, and I put in a request to Director Sir today that maybe out of the savings that the organization will have, part of it, small part of it, can be implemented as scholarship for the students. So I hope you will consider that in some way or the other, and we will have something on board very soon. So once again, thank you very much and congratulations. I think all of you should take pride in what has got implemented over here. Talk about it in your community, talk about it with your friends, talk about it with your relatives, and make the best use of it. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your enlightening words. Now, I would like to request Shri Anuj Agarwal, Chief Operating Officer, ICICI Foundation, and Shri Ashok Pradhan, Director, Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, Delhi Kendra, to inaugurate the solar power unit at Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan.
आगे से बहुत अच्छी बात है। सर, कुमार साहब आप सर नहीं, हम आपको देंगे।
नहीं हम आज जो है आपने इतना कुछ दिया है, अब हमको देने का टाइम है।
क्या बात है।
Thank you very much. We are having the gracious presence of Shri Anuj Agrawal, CEO ICICI Foundation, and the other representatives from ICICI Bank. We have got the gracious presence of Shri Ashok Pradhan, our director, who is a visionary. But prior to that, I would like to say a few other lines. I know कि लेट हो रहे हैं, फिर भी मेरे को कुछ बोलना है। Do you know what is God particle? कौन बताएगा? हाथ खड़ा करके बताइए, God particle क्या है? देखिएगा, स्विट्जरलैंड में जो है एक एक्सपेरिमेंट हो रहा है, उसका नाम है LHC। वेरी गुड, इनके लिए ताली बजाइए। You see God, very good, well done बेटा, well done। ना बस हो गया, समझ में आ गया। You know that is a very good thing। You see LHC, Large Hadron Collider, the experiment produces Higgs boson, which is the source of energy, which is the source of life. That is why it is called God particle. Sir, you have brought God particle here through solar energy. Thank you very much. ये जो सारा का सारा प्रोजेक्ट है, टोटल कमिटमेंट, डेडिकेशन और सिंसियरिटी के साथ एग्जीक्यूट किया गया 5 महीने के अंदर। और जो ICICI फाउंडेशन ने इसके लिए भारतीय विद्या भवन दिल्ली केंद्रा को 85 लाख रुपए, 85 लाख रुपए दिए। It's a huge money and we will never forget your contribution for the green environment as well as support to भारतीय विद्या भवन। बजा लीजिए ताली, बहुत जोर से बजा लीजिए। तलाश है दिल लगाने वाले की, दिल तोड़ने वाले तो 1000 बैठे हैं। थैंक यू वेरी मच। आपने भारतीय इकोनॉमी का दिल लगा दिया। नदी ने अकड़ते हुए कुएं से पूछा कि तेरी औकात क्या है? कहा मैं नदी, तू बेचारा छोटा सा कुआं। कुएं ने कहा बहन जी आप सही कहती हैं, आप सही कहती हैं। कहां नदी और कहां कुआं? भटकाव और ठहराव में फर्क होता है। हमें उम्मीद है कि ICICI फाउंडेशन को यहाँ पे ठहराव की अनुभूति मिलेगी। थैंक यू वेरी मच। उसके आगे है, तुम प्यासे के पास जाती हो, नदी को कुआं कह रहा है, तुम प्यासे के पास जाती हो, प्यासा मेरे पास आता है। तुम ऊपर से नीचे आती हो और मैं नीचे से ऊपर आता हूँ, और आता हूँ तो साथ में मीठा पानी लाता हूँ। थैंक यू वेरी मच, थैंक यू वेरी मच। मैं हमारे डायरेक्टर साहब श्री अशोक प्रधान का बहुत बहुत आभारी हूँ कि इस इनिशिएटिव में उनका जो योगदान है और जो इंस्पिरेशन है वो अतुलनीय है। तो मैं चाहूंगा कि प्रधान साहब का भी आभार आप लोग बहुत जोर तालियों से प्रकट करें। शायद श्री विक्रांत ठाकुर जनरल मैनेजर हमारे बीच में उपस्थित नहीं हो पाए, परंतु उनका भी बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद, और ये उम्मीद करते हैं हम कि आगे भी उनका हमको सहयोग मिलता रहेगा। ताली बजा दीजिए। श्री संजय चौधरी, he is the regional head and such a down to earth person। यानी उन्होंने मेरे ख्याल से कम 15 से 20 बार भारतीय विद्या भवन को विजिट किया है अपने कीमती समय में से। आपका बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया। सुश्री ईशा बजाज, आपका बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया। आपने 3-4 विजिट में ही और रास्ते भी ढूंढ लिए जहां भारतीय विद्या भवन की मदद हो सकती है, तो आपका बहुत आभारी हूं। श्रीमती रुचि भामरी, इन्होंने इस प्रोजेक्ट को इस तरीके से कंप्लीट किया जैसे कि घर का काम हो। आपके हम बहुत बहुत आभारी हैं। थैंक यू वेरी मच। हमारे बीच में हमारे डिप्टी रजिस्ट्रार श्री भारद्वाज भी हैं, और उनका अनवरत सहयोग मिला इसको कमीशन कराने में। आपका बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया। हमारी स्कूल की प्रिंसिपल डॉक्टर अंजू टंडन, श्री अरुण त्यागी हमारे गुलमिम के प्रिंसिपल, और इसके अलावा हमारे श्री आदिल खान, वो एनवायरमेंटल इंजीनियर भी हैं और हमारे इंजीनियर इंचार्ज हैं। आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। स्पेशली श्री आदिल खान का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद, क्योंकि उन्होंने दिन रात एक कर दिए कि पूरा का पूरा सपोर्ट जो है इस कार्य के लिए मिल सके और टाइमली स्टार्ट हो जाए। एंड ही इज वेरी एक्साइटेड बिकॉज अल्टीमेटली द बेनिफिट वुड come down to Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan. I think about 35 to 40% electricity consumption would be cut. Our electricity bill would be saved. So thank you very much. हमारे बीच में अन्य संस्थाओं के भी बहुत जो हमारे साथी हैं वो मौजूद हैं। आपका बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया। प्यारे बच्चों, आप लोगों ने इस कार्यक्रम को 4 चांद लगा दिए। आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। और किसी दिन मिलेंगे तो गॉड पार्टिकल के बारे में फिर से बात करेंगे। बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। थैंक यू वेरी मच।
Thank you everyone for being such a wonderful audience. We'll wait for the dignitaries to leave and then we can all receive dispersal.
हमारे मैनेजर आईटी ने एक रिक्वेस्ट की है, उनका नाम मैं भूल गया था। सोलर पैनल जो ऊपर इंस्टॉल्ड है वो आपको यहाँ दिखाए जाएंगे, कृपया देख के जाइएगा। थैंक यू वेरी मच।